Hey YouTube, Mad Dog here, back with another PSO2 video. So, one comment that I got was, of course, can you show us what weapons we should be using as Phantom? And of course you know I'm going to forget to do that, so in this video I'm just going to give you just a quick little idea of what weapons you should prepare for. And of course, if you've seen my previous Phantom videos, you already know what weapons they use, but of course I'm going to go over it again. So without further ado, let's take a look at weapons for Phantom. So just in case you haven't seen my previous Phantom videos, if you haven't, I will throw a card up at the top right about here, maybe. Or of course, I'll throw a card in the video if you want to check that out first, whatever tickles your fancy. But anyway, Phantoms use katanas, rifles, and rods, though they call them scythes. But the type of weapons you should already prepare for, you should either be close to having or you probably already have a good weapon. So if you've played Force, if you've played Braver, and you've played Ranger, then you probably already have pretty good weapons already. So you should be set. If not, well then you can't go wrong starting right now. So for rifles, of course, if you're a Ranger, you probably already have a good setup or an idea of how you should have rifles set up. But this is just how I have rifles set up. Now, I'm just no expert. Well, I'm not a really big expert in fixing and stuff like that. So I haven't gotten around to doing that for my rods or anything like that. So they're just like this, just to go. I had a fourth rod. I think I may have accidentally shopped it away. So oops on that. But you know, if you're a Braver, same thing. If you've got a katana already, a really good katana, then there you go. This will just give you an idea that you can use any weapons that you already have prepared and you should be good at episode 6. You know, of course, granted, they're 13 star and higher. You definitely don't want to be rocking 12 stars at this moment when there's plenty of 13 stars to pick from, even 14 stars. And like myself, I do play Force, so I have a rod ready to go. Now, what's is weird about Phantom is they can use rods for multi-purpose. So if you are a Force like myself, you could have extra rods in these extra slots. So you could have one rod that's focused on your PAs, or you can have one rod that's slash PAs slash techs, or you can just have rods that are all tech. For me, I like to spam Rabarda when I'm near enemies, and then use my weapon action to deal AoE damage to everyone around me. So it's a good little thing you can do with Phantom. You can mix and match. Pretty much, this is PSO2. You do as you want to do with your character. No one can tell you how to play your character. No one can tell you how to gear. None of that. They can show you, but of course, ultimately, it's up to you. So, as I've always said in the channel, play the game how you like to play the game, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. So for units, you can use practically the same units. If you've played Hero and you've had like one unit for attack, one unit for range, and one unit for tech, you could do the same thing for Phantom. You can actually do the same thing for almost all the classes, but I would just stick to Hero and Phantom. You kind of want to be specialty if you're a Twal or a Luster, because Luster uses ranged a lot, and a Twal can use pretty much all the same. Their wands do attribute to T attack, but we won't go into that. We're talking about Phantom today. So you can have your units set up kind of way. I kind of have them more towards power because I like using katana as my Phantom. I was about to say Braver as my Phantom, so I will kind of gear it towards just straight power. And for rings, I like to use the Phantom step shift. So pretty much what this ring do is if your PA, because Phantom has shift PAs. Check out my previous video if you want to know what shift PA does. You can use your step instead of using your weapon action to shift out your PA. So if you're doing an attack and you dodge with L trigger, because I play with console, I will use my shift PA instead of using the weapon action. So it can be inconvenient at times, but I find it convenient a lot more of the time. So I would do that, and then for my right ring I just have striking. So critical damage and critical hit rate, of course, but as you can see, it's not leveled up. I really don't play JP that much anymore. I will come on for a little bit, play for a little bit and stuff like that. More focus on NA at the moment. So there you go. And yes, there will be new rings when episode 6 comes out. I could showcase them real quick, but that'll be for another video. I'm just trying to spread everything out so everyone can get ready. And yeah, that's about it for what you should be using for weapons and units and how you should get prepared. Best thing you should do, in my opinion, is start now and then kind of grind your way up slowly. If you want to go to Zeke's trade shop and, you know, maybe fight your way to a certain weapon you want or anything like that, you know, get a head start. Or maybe you want to wait a little bit after episode 6 out and see what new stuff they have. You could do that as well too. But if you just want to be prepared, you know, just get out the way now and enjoy yourself. So anyway, guys, that wraps it up for this video today. If you have any question about Phantom, you know, I do respond to it, and I will probably make a video about it. Leave them in the comments down below. I look at the comments, try to reply to everyone, you know, ignoring the trolls and stuff like that. And of course, subscribe for more daily content on PSO 2 and soon to be other games. Until next time, guys, peace.